Welcome everyone, my name is Kat from The Yin Method. In today's Yin Yoga Pose tutorial, we are going to be going through Swan and Sleeping Swan. Now I don't teach this pose that often anymore. Usually I will teach Deer Pose and then give the option to come into this pose from there. But just for the sake of a tutorial, I am going to show you the pose. So, it's an asymmetrical pose, so we need to do both sides. Usually if I am going to sequence this pose, I'll do it in a hip opening class, or I'll do it in a class where I'm targeting the liver and gallbladder meridians. When you're in Swan, so when we're not folding forward, we might get a compression in the lower back as well, and a stretch in the belly. So then we've got spleen, stomach in the front, kidney, urinary bladder in the lower back. So we can do a lot with this pose. To come into it, I like to start on hands and knees. We bring our right knee, so we'll do the right side for this. We bring our right knee up behind our right wrist, bring it down, shin down. And for me, my right foot is over towards the left side of the mat, but it's not very far forward. You might have a bit more space and be able to bring that foot forward comfortably, but it can just be quite close to your hip. From there, we tuck the back toes and let that back foot act as a little lever for us to come down. Now, ideally in this pose, we don't want to have the hip and the thigh lifted because that's kind of shooting forward some pressure on our knee. We also don't want to place support under the hip because it's the same thing. When you put support under that hip over time, it's going to keep shooting pressure down into your knee, and we don't really want that over time. So ideally here, you're going to let yourself fall to the side, which may be a foreign concept for some of us. If this doesn't feel quite good in your lower back, you can bend the back knee and bring it forward and come more into a deer pose. You can of course keep the leg long if you have the space, if it's appropriate in your body. So this is Swan pose, where we're upright, we're more opening through the front body and compressing in the lower back a little bit. To come into Sleeping Swan, all we do is start to fold forward. Really starting to target into the outside of that right hip. Maybe you come to your hands, maybe you come to your elbows. You might have a bolster or a block in front of you to lean on, or you might just come all the way down. So finding what's appropriate in your body, making sure you feel supported and safe. And then to come out, we use our hands, we use the strength of our arms to lift up, roll to the side of the bent knee. Bring your back leg around in front of you, use your hands to assist if you need, and then find your rest. So you can lay on your belly, you can lay on your side, or you can lay on your back for your rebound. Make sure you rest after each pose, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.